Hello, everybody. Wait. That's not right. That's better. Alright, so a couple things. One, I apologize for not uploading last week. Two, whatever you want to call it. Episode 2 got corrupted, so I lost all of the footage from that. And I'm about a month late on this. But the only reason I'm a month late is because I've been waiting on this stuff to get here. You know, I'm not sponsored or anything. Just really appreciate their stuff and what they do with it. I believe 10% of all proceeds from every single piece of their merchandise right now is going to COVID-19 or some other charity. Now this and you know, I love this shirt. It has a bow, a hammer, and all that on the back. But everything is pretty much sold out from this collection. It was extremely limited. But I wanted to play this game, but I wanted to wait till I got my merch. So, hat looking fly. Shirt, good. Alright. Now see, if you've already seen, this is all on adventure mode. Which there's default, which is just that. There's difficulties 1 through 6. And then there is adventure mode, which enemies are a bit harder. There's new enchantments and new gear. And there's also new artifacts. But I'm trying to beat all of it on adventure mode and then eventually go to apocalypse. So, for now, I would like to do a little bit of grinding. There's a little spot on, I believe, Pumpkin Pastures, where there is 2 levers that you have to pull. And then enemies will continue spawning until you pull both of those levers. However, if you sit there with both a llama, a dog, and the totem that can heal you, paired with an armor that has some sort of area damage on it, and final shout, your friend will have superb XP grinding thing. You can just leave it there. It's AFK. It's completely AFK. So we're gonna go do that for a little bit. Maybe show you how it's done. I'm actually going to change over to default. Actually, no. I'm probably going to be able to do it in this. So I'm going to do it in this one. And we are going to see how much XP I can get before I can proceed with this. Because I have tried quite a bit to beat the high block halls. I believe that's what it's called. No, Obsidian, my bad. Obsidian is the final level. I have tried quite a bit to defeat it, and I still need some better gear. So what this can essentially do is mobs will continue to drop loot, gem or emeralds, all like the stupid usables for the level. But then there's also the loot where you can scrap it for emeralds and all that, which is going to be very, very, very useful. For now, I'm just going to be playing through this game. If you guys do enjoy this, and it does very well, I might do a full playthrough where I start a new character and I go from, you know, brand new to apocalypse, because I could definitely play this game again, and especially with the new DLC coming out, I would definitely play it. Oh, come on, this happens every once in a while where there's just some dude chilling underneath the map, and I never understood it. See, look, they get near me, two shots, they're dead, except for, you know, armored dudes. Those are a different story. Out of here. Alright. We're not really trying to do anything special right now. Honestly, we're just trying to get past them all. Of course, you will have to get to about right here, and then you'll have to deal with this stuff right here. And I'll just put my controller down. My controller right here. Hands up. Basically, they do the damage. I sit here, and whenever I do go below 25 health, I believe it is, the totem of healing will actually perk up, and I will begin to heal. Now, this is good because eventually I, of course, will drop below some health. Now, see, this is when I sit here, I leave it to do its thing. I'm gonna go do something else, maybe play some Animal Crossing. But we're gonna see how far we can get. Maybe I hope to get to level 70 before leaving this level. So I'll see you when we're there. So I am assuming that too high a level. However, there's still a decent amount of loot here. So I'm gonna take this victory while I still can. I'm gonna finish off this level and reset it as a little bit lower. This way, it's not, I wouldn't say overpowering because it's just really not. These things never give me anything good, so if it gave me something good, I'd be surprised. Yeah, that's kind of my point. Just proves my point there. Now we scrap some of the stuff that we got that we do not use. These I keep all because, you know, why not? And then, you know, you got all the emeralds to do whatever you want with. To buy Mr. Blacksmith stuff and get nothing that's useful. And then you sell it again. And then you sell it. Because it's also garbage. No. I'm gonna give us a countdown. And then we're gonna be there, right? 3, 2, 1. Alright, so now that we're here, you know the drill. We're all set up. I got all my armor equipped. I got all my equipables equipped. We're gonna see how long I can go without dying and with leveling up. Because if I can keep a steady pace, I'll definitely, this will be something that it's definitely a good way to grind out stuff. Because it's completely AFK. Sure, it requires a couple things, but it's easier than the other method where you actually have to be there. But besides that, you being there, it's pretty good because all you have to do is go to the redstone mines, go into the mines. When you find a bunch of spawners, either 1 to 2, and occasionally I've actually found 4 at a time. You sit there for a while, just slashing and dashing our way at them, and then whatever you can handle, you take on. Sometimes, depending on your difficulty, you may be able to take on 3. Some you might be able to take on 4. But most of the time, if you're playing on like a your level type of thing, you'll probably have to take on like 1 or 2 mob spawners at a time because they're not the easiest things to deal with. The only issue that I have with this one is there will be long periods of time where, you know, that dude down there, you know, Mr. Dog, and Mr. Skeleton over there just won't go near each other until eventually they do. But in the meantime, you're wasting XP and stuff like that. But that's besides the point. And let's just let's roll it back. Just go. You know what has to be done. Well, after about an hour, a little bit under, here we are. This is the loot that we have. This, I guess, just shows how efficient that this can be, you know? There's so much loot here. And I'm actually level 70, which I mean, sure, isn't a lot, but if you can just leave your Xbox on, or whatever device you do this on, and just leave and go do something else while this runs in the background, it would be so much better than having to grind out everything individually. This stuff most likely will all end up getting sold because none of it's really worth anything to me. That's the one thing though, once this is done you have to go through all of it individually and just be like, yeah, I need this, I don't need that. So let's see. I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 10 pieces of loot from that. Sure, that was an hour, but the more that you progress through the game and you get better weapons and everything, you can do it on harder and harder difficulties, and allowing you to get you more and more loot. So rinse and repeat as necessary. So yeah, you're all talk. Look at that. I don't talk to you like that. Come on, get out of my face. You ain't gonna go messing up my villager's village. Come on, get out of here. Disappear. I didn't just spend an hour waiting here for just you to try to beat me up. No. I ain't gonna deal with that. Nope. Alright, so we got 259. Let's go ahead. You know, I keep doing that, but I don't know why. We're gonna go ahead and sell all of our loot, which we ended up getting another like maybe 3 or 4 pieces of loot. So we ended up getting about, let's say, I wasn't actually able to buy anything from the blacksmith, so that would mean that I had less than 127, which, just do some basic math, that would leave me with about 600 emeralds at least. So I got about 600 emeralds from that, which of course if you're higher level and everything like that, of course you're gonna get so much more. Now the Doom crossbow, I'll have to check that out in a second. Let's see, it does 581 damage opposed to my 449. Powerful dot, additional knockbacks. Honestly, I don't think this will be any better. Like maybe on single fire targets, but this thing is so good on just wiping out an entire wave. I don't think it's worth it. I'm not too sure if any of you guys actually know that you can get over here, but I'll leave that for another video if you guys do want to see it. Go ahead, tell me in the comments, leave a like or anything like that. Honestly, I appreciate anything. But for the meantime, I hope you guys did enjoy this, and I would like to continue this, whether I continue on this character or I start a new one and start a playthrough on here, whether it be a playthrough where I do everything from normal mode to nightmare, I believe it is, or I just go from this character and you watch and I progress through the rest of the game, because you know, sure, anybody can play the beginning of the game, but you guys want to see the end game stuff, you know? Nobody wants to see the beginning stuff, it's all lame. And I can actually show you a couple of tips and tricks. Yeah, tips and tricks. Tips and tricks on how to actually get into here and to unlock this door right here. Now, that's a whole nother thing that unlocks the level. It's actually pretty cool. But, like I said, another day. But, for now, I hope you did indeed enjoy it. And I hope to see you in the next one. Oh, yeah. Don't forget to subscribe. I'd also greatly appreciate that. And I apologize for my week break. I'm kind of working on transitioning to, you know, doing a couple things. Alright, well, see ya. Peace.